Hey guys, PMHK here. Obviously, now if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're an OG, welcome back. I make tech videos every week. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do just that. Also, click that notification bells button so you can get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And obviously, you're gonna have to like this video so I can maybe bring you more iPhone 14 Pro content. Now, in this specific video, we're just gonna be unboxing the iPhone 14 Pro. This is the gold colorway. I know maybe most of you were already expecting me to have the purple colorway, but let's be honest, between you and I, who is really going to be buying that color and like be able to love that color for the next 3 years? Unless you change the iPhone every year, then maybe. But yeah, we're gonna be doing an initial unboxing and impressions of the iPhone 14 Pro. Fun fact, this was actually the only 14 Pro available at the iStore that it was gotten. This is not my phone. It was actually sort of given to me by one of you guys to do this video, and obviously I'm gonna give back later, and hopefully I'm gonna buy my own and do future videos. And also I'm gonna maybe put links to his business down in the comments for you guys to go check. He's also in the media space, so if you guys maybe have events and stuff like that, you can maybe hit him up and he's gonna give you guys a good coverage. Anyways, let's jump straight into this unboxing. All right, as you guys know, you don't really get the plastic anymore, so I can easily rip this thing off with my long nails and finger. Okay, let's go. All right, this one here is the 128 gig model. 156, but you said you're going to get 128, so you paid more. Must be nice. All right, so this is not the 128 gig model. This is a 256. At least now it's gonna be able to record more videos and take more pictures. One thing that I think I should mention even before we continue is the dynamic island here in front. I think this is going to be the most famous island in the world, and it's not even made out of coconut and sand and obviously salty water. But yeah, 256 gig model, gold version. When it comes to actually buying one for myself, I think I'd be getting a white one, because or maybe I should actually get this one because I'm actually in love with this gold already. Wow, it's not as gold as I thought it was going to be, because some gold kind of tend to look a little bit fakeish. It's like, yeah. But I like this gold. It reminds me of the iPhone 8. The iPhone 8 gold is actually similar to this one. It's like a sable gold. But yeah, there's the iPhone on its glory. We remove the front paper, put it on the side. In the case, you get your typical, your SIM removal tool. You're obviously going to get the Apple sticker. And that's basically it for the literature, and we don't need that. And obviously you get a charging. You get a USB-C to lightning charging. And something I already heard is that this guy, when it comes, I really don't like starting video with negatives, but I think it's something I should point out. It's kind of tricky sending files using your USB to USB-C because the speeds are really not that good. You would think they would make it as good as their iPad Pros, but they are not. But it's really not an issue because you can always send them via AirDrop, send it to your PC, and then do whatever you want to do it. But then you'd probably have to have a MacBook. This is how they lock you in their ecosystem, because then you need a MacBook to send. You need a MacBook or an iMac or any of those devices for you to be able to send your pictures to your PC, which most people that I think that have an iPhone actually own. You also have a, what's that, MacBook Air. Yeah, his name is actually Benjamin. He's using a MacBook. Which year is that MacBook? 2020. Really? Oh, this is before they changed the. Okay. All right, so here's the iPhone itself, as you guys can see there. One first thing that I can actually already feel is that this thing, it's heavy. You're gonna feel it, because we both coming from the iPhone 12 mini. Also has an iPhone 12 mini in black, and they're pretty light even with the case. So let's start this guy and witness that dynamic island, the most expensive and famous, not the most expensive, the most famous island in the world, which some Android companies are already planning on imitating. Let me not say copy. They're gonna imitate. Are they going to do it better? I honestly doubt it. This is beautiful. Okay, let's start. I can start it up, right? I'm assuming. Okay, so on the setup, I don't know if you guys can tell, we're at a stage where it's actually already asking us to set up an eSIM, which is one of the features that we know now. When it comes to the American side of things, they will not have the SIM card support anymore. It's going to be only eSIM, but here this is actually something that I haven't really seen before. It's asking us to set up an eSIM before we go inside. And FYI, according to Benjamin, let me not say this is something that I knew, in South Africa, at least with MTN, for you to have the eSIM support, you're going to be paying a fee of 25 Rand per month. Also, these are also other features that the iPhone 14 Pro comes with. This is the emergency SOS. You can press and hold for emergency SOS. I think this most iPhones would do. But one thing that is new is crash detection, and only coming out in autumn of 2022, emergency SOS via satellite, which I'm thinking is going to work worldwide, but your local emergency services actually would have to support this, because you can't just send message to the satellite and the satellite doesn't have anywhere else to relay your message. All right, so the setup is complete. I've even updated to the new OS, which fixes some bugs that the previous OS came with, such as one that the camera would shake if you use third-party features, which Apple was actually really quick into fixing. Some of the new things that the iPhone 14 Pro comes with, which is actually now features that you won't find on the standard iPhone 14s. One of them, which is really visible, as I already mentioned, is the dynamic island. Again, the most famous island in the world. And if you just try it out, as you guys can see, if I go to music and maybe play something, let's put the volume down so we don't get copyright strikes. And if I close it, it actually jumps into the dynamic island. And as you guys can see, it shows me an EQ there, or whatever you call that, showing that the music is playing. I can tap in to go back. This is actually quite awesome. This is actually my first time trying this, so I am really reacting as it goes. Actually, that's why this is called first impressions. Anyways, I can also maybe tap here. It still goes back, which is really amazing. And I can actually maybe start a timer. That's something I forgot. Start a timer. All right, so start a timer, and it actually also pops in there. And the animation is so fluid. This is amazing. I think they took their time in developing this thing, which is actually, I think some companies that are trying to copy this are not even gonna come as close to the amazing dynamic island. Wow. I like how things pop in and out. That's why I keep doing it. Everything on top actually goes, if you guys know what I mean. One other feature that you're actually gonna really notice visually is the increase in brightness. Now this thing goes up to 2000 nits, which is going to really get bright when you are outside. And obviously they've improved the camera. Now the camera is capable of a 48 megapixel picture, which should actually be a picture with really good quality. The front camera also now comes with an autofocus, which should actually help you take those selfies, which is something that I really don't take that much, which I should maybe start taking. You also have now a new extra zoom, so you can go 2 times and you can go a 3rd times, which from what they say, it actually crops from the 48 megapixel. Let me just take a picture there. This actually looks amazing. It looks better than what I'm seeing there on the TV, on the monitor. So that's me. And it can go wide. Wow, this is really wide. So one other feature that actually comes with the Pro lines of the new iPhone 14 is the always on display. Right now, this is actually off, sort of. Let me show you guys how it would look if it's on. This is on, this is off. It actually doesn't work like most of the other Androids do. They're always on, but hopefully this will work at fine, and Apple will be improving it as time goes. And also, let's hope that this thing will not really drain your battery that much. But so far, I actually like how this works. Yeah, and in terms of video, you get now the action mode, which we're going to test out maybe on a new video. But yeah, this is supposed to be a quick impressions and unboxing video. My impressions is I really thought this dynamic island was going to be a gimmick. I think it's actually a great implementation into the notch. My only concern is, actually I have two concerns, is that will the front camera be getting smashed, because now we are playing with the top bar where the dynamic island is. That's also where the front camera is, and as well as when you're watching movies, because you can see there is a little gap there on top. Will that gap actually bother you, or will it not? Which is something that we can test on another video, not to make this one too long. And still talking about the gap, I actually saw that there is an app that you can use that puts a little person or a little emoji on top of the dynamic island. I mean, it's an island, obviously people would try to put stuff on top of it, but yeah, those are things that I might try out on a new video. And the way you let me know that you guys want to see a future video just looking at these things is by obviously liking this video and letting me know what you guys want me to test out. But on the next video, we're probably going to try and test out the camera, just to show you guys the different pictures or different things that the camera can do. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this first impressions and unboxing video. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Click the notification bells button to get notified whenever I upload a brand new video, and I'm going to catch you guys on my next one. Peace.